Hi, this is Alex from Skedaddle. We're doing rat exclusion down in White Rock today, and I wanted to show you a wildlife technician's worst nightmare. What we've got here is, at some point in time, an addition had been built on to this house. So there is a concrete foundation that goes all around that way, and then about here it stops, and there was a deck here. I've pulled up the old deck boards, but they had built the siding on top of the deck, so there's no way for me to remove those deck boards without cutting them. So to replace that, I will have to build in another support beam. But before we even get into that, looking at what's underneath the deck here, you see we got some 2x8s or 2x10s from the original deck. That's probably sitting right next to that concrete foundation, but I did some digging here. I couldn't find that concrete foundation. I know it's there because I've been under crawl space. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to dig a trench about a foot deep and then coming out at least a foot across, so that when rats try to dig down, they're gonna get blocked by this screen that's gonna be kind of about a foot along the wall coming out this way. And then when they try to dig down below that, they're gonna get stuck and they're gonna go, hey, what the heck? And they're not gonna be able to get underneath this building. As we can see, this deck has been rat heaven. So far, I've seen some green leafage here, which is likely them bringing it in for nesting materials. We've got a pile of droppings over here. And then I got some digging and some insulation coming out. So they're definitely crawling underneath the house to some extent here. I'll have to continue pulling up the deck boards to see how bad that is, but it's looking pretty noticeably like an entry hole right now. I'm gonna trench that up, screen it, and then close all of this back up and then continue with the rest of the deck. But that's just a little bit of what we need to do for rat prevention on a house like this where there's been an addition. This job might seem complicated and overwhelming, but it's actually really simple. And we back up all of our work with a lifetime guarantee. So this house will soon be rat-free for good.